Okay, good evening, everyone. Um, I just wanted to do another short reply to Peggy because I had a discussion with her, and she said, "quote Is it not true that capitalists have killed hundreds of people?" I wasn't really I wasn't really supposed to reply to that one, but I that kind of thinking in my eyes, that kind of thinking doesn't make a lot of sense. And historically, it was used to spread a lot of hatred and bloodshed. So I just want to go into that kind of thinking real fast. Into because many people say that. Many people say, capitalists are bad people and capitalists have done a lot of bad things, or at least that there historically have been many capitalists who done a lot of bad things. So I wanna go into that. Why people think that? What are capitalists? Aren't capitalists simply people, who are rich and maybe own a lot of land, some big enterprises? Uh, so for sure, they're simply rich people, and for sure, historically, there have been some rich people who have killed other people. According to the Black Book of Communism, the communist movement killed over 100 million people historically, up to now. Uh, those communist leaders like Lenin, Stalin, Mao, and Chiang Zemin actually, uh, well, went to extremely rich. All of them were extremely rich. They had probably way more money and way more power than someone like Bill Gates could ever have. So weren't they rich people? Weren't they capitalists themselves? So if you say capitalists kill a lot of people, I got to agree with you. Cause communism alone killed 100 million people, and you can call those communist leaders who are responsible for those 100 million deaths. You can call them capitalists themselves. Uh, so for sure, capitalists kill a lot of people. But there is something very wrong in blaming that on their being capitalists. Was their thinking, was their killing related to the fact that they were capitalists? No. Can you name me even one capitalist whose reason for killing was that he was a capitalist? Someone's willingness to hurt other people has no relation to how much money he has. You might argue that someone rich has a greater capability to do harm, but he also has a greater capability to do good. Having money and power simply increases one's capability to do something, but it has no relation to whether that person will use it for good or evil. So, uh, if you say that a lot of murderers were capitalists, that's like saying there were a lot of murderers wearing blue shirts. Both of these statements are correct, but if you really and calmly think about it, you realize that those statements actually still don't make a lot of sense. Because they don't have to have a connection. You know, somebody wearing a blue shirt, somebody who's wearing a blue shirt might be a killer, or he might not be. It has no relation to wearing a blue shirt. Likewise, someone being a capitalist might do some bad things, or he might do some very good things. Likewise, it has no relation to him being a capitalist. And actually, even though many people, they don't think like communists anymore. They don't have hatred towards capitalists, but they still generalize people. They still think, oh, you're German, so most likely you're like this and that. Or, they think, oh, you belong to that religion, so most likely you're like this and that. You know, uh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You have to look at the person individually and evaluate it. Now, where